Good morning, sunshine, or whatever time of day you're finding this. I just wanted to let you know that we have 5 card piles here today, and the topic is how is your person feeling versus what they're thinking. And I've pulled some overall energy cards, and let's get into it. I'll give you this time to meditate. And let's begin. Hi, pile number 1. How are you? Um, you've picked this beautiful tiger's eye stone. Um, and let's just get into your reading. So, this is your overall energy for how your person is feeling and what your person is thinking. Let's begin with their feelings. Okay, so the 10 of Wands and celebration. Let's deep dive into that a little bit more. It seems like your person is feeling a little bit overworked. Maybe like they have a lot of problems right now, but they also want to feel like this sense of celebration. They want to feel this sense of happiness. Maybe let's just dive deep more into that, because that is the 3 of Cups. So they do feel like their maybe emotions are being fulfilled, yet it's been a really hard, long journey to get to this point. Let's dive deep. Yeah, so there was like this time of building with you. They enjoyed working at working on their emotions, and like you could see here that they did have a decision to make, or they were weighing 2 options, and they feel like they need to take the route that is going to lead them to the most success, the most financial security, the best partnership, the one that can give them the most happiness and celebration. Really, that's how they feel. That's what they really want. Let's see. I want to get some clarification with the archetypes deck. Let's see, how is their person feeling? How is pile number 1's person feeling? Oh, okay. The Maiden. Oh, this is an awesome card. I love the beauty of this card, and I feel like they really enjoy your presence. They really enjoy the beauty that you bring for them. They really feel like you admire them for who they are. You really take care of them. And I see you also being really beautiful and young, and you like to keep things happy, and they really know that. Let's see. How are they thinking? Okay, 3 of Swords. They definitely don't want to get their hearts broken again. They don't want to be in any kind of turmoil or like situation where they feel like they can't control it. And they're also thinking about the maturity that lies ahead with maybe your connection, or just the world, or just growing in general. They're thinking about, the best possible outcome for this relationship. Let's see. Let's clarify. What else is pile number 1's person thinking? What is pile number 1's person thinking? Okay, yeah. Again, with that heartache, they don't want to be in a position where, they felt down. They felt like they didn't have enough to give you. They felt like maybe you would be the one nurturing them, and they couldn't help nurture you. So it just seems like, yeah, they really want this. They really want an even balance. They really want this justice. They keep thinking in their head like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough for you. Maybe I'm not where I need to be right now. I don't have all the tools to keep me going. And then again with the Emperor, they think that this is the ultimate goal here, just having this all-knowing and really leading the pack, and being very headstrong. So I think right now they're definitely out focusing more on themselves, and that's not a bad place to be. It's definitely that inner self-love that allows people to spread their own love to others, right? So we need to be okay within ourselves. Let's see. What is pile number one's person thinking versus how they're feeling? Oh, and what does pile number one's person want to tell pile number one? Okay, the riddle. Yeah, it seems like maybe there is a little bit of a mystery behind them right now. You don't know exactly what they're thinking or where they're at. So obviously you're here wondering like, oh, will this work out? And with this like not here, or this like divine like flow, you can see that there is no ending, there's no beginning. And I think it's always going to be kind of like this ever flowing motion for this person of figuring out like, you know, do they love me? Do they not love me? They're a lot in their mind, just thinking. Let me get some clarification in the book about the riddle. Let's see. So yeah, the puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. They're about to have a great awakening or aha moment, you know? The coin that is lost in the river is found in the river. If you meet the Buddha, kill the Buddha. That's a question I guess they have been pondering. Oh yeah, definitely the who am I? The only way to work with the riddle is successfully is to not work. So I feel like yeah, it says for now get comfortable with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may in fact be the only reality there is. So it is this ever going on like mystery with them. Like how are they thinking? What are they thinking? Things change daily for them. I want to do some advice, a love advice, and where you should move on in this connection and what can help. Let's see what pile one can learn from this connection and what can help. Let's just pick that up and we'll read from the top. Abundance, the divine masculine, and the distorted feminine. Okay, so I do feel like once you guys work together, there will be this like overflow of abundance, this overflow of joy and luck and happiness. However, I feel like this divine masculine card is calling upon like those things that you really need to work on within yourself, like finding the strength to carry on, you know, giving yourself all the love you need and putting yourself up on a pedestal basically, because there seems to be some kind of missing self-confidence in this pile. Again, with the distorted female, I'm feeling like she's drowning. She doesn't really like, she can't bring herself up to the divine masculine yet. Like, there is something here that needs to be figured out. Let's get some clarification with the tarot deck. Why is the distorted feminine here? Why is the distorted feminine here? And what needs to be worked on to reach this divine masculine? So let's see. The distorted feminine is here because there's a worry about, you know, money, and if this connection will work long term, and if you guys will be together long term. And then the Six of Cups is a divine connection, and I feel like, or twin flames, or soulmate, or past life, or maybe, you know, reconciliation. I think maybe there's someone that needs to say sorry to you, or you need to say sorry to yourself, or say sorry to them. There's a real forgiveness with this card. And then the Page of Cups is starting new. So I think, you know, once you release those emotions of, you know, maybe you won't be worked together, or maybe, you know, you have this self-doubt about, you know, the person that you are, I really think that there can be this abundance. So thank you, pile one. That was a very fun reading, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. If nothing resonated, you can pick a different pile. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. And have a great rest of your day. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. This is the crystal you chose, which was a quartz, clear quartz with these like hexadendron patterns, I think they're called. All right, let's begin. So this is how your person is feeling versus how your person is thinking. Let's see. Your person is feeling very inside of their mind right now. They're thinking a lot about their emotions, self-reflecting. Maybe they're reflecting on, you know, how they feel about you, because there is some like inner work they're doing definitely right now. And slowing down, I get a sense that they definitely want to take their time, and they're feeling like they need that time to just be in their head right now and really give this connection a chance to come to surface in their own minds. Let's get some more clarification with the tarot. All right, what is pile number 2's person feeling? What is pile number 2's person feeling? Okay, they definitely feel like you are this really beautiful spiritual connection. They feel like you're the ultimate beauty, you're the ultimate healer, you're the ultimate giver, really. You give all these emotional feelings, and you communicate really well to them. And they definitely feel like this connection is one that you guys can work towards, you one that is new and fresh, and something that has a lot of potential. They also feel like you are this well, like you have so much information, so much, you're very like deep in thought. You have a lot to give as well. You're also very ethereal, like moving in ways that they never had seen before, or like you definitely give them a new perspective on life. And I think that they feel they want to just soak up every moment of it, and hence again for the slowing down, I feel like there's not a lot of communication going on because they are in their own mind. But they do feel like this is a strong connection, and they do feel like you could work towards something. Let's clarify that a little bit with the Archetypes guidebook, or Archetypes deck. How is pile number 2's person feeling? How's pile number 2 person feeling? Okay, let's see. The Mystic. Okay, so they're definitely feeling like maybe you are a little bit reserved. You're not really giving them everything. But then again, with the High Priestess, I'm definitely getting like this like spiritual mystic connection between you two. They definitely feel your like energy, and they see you. They definitely see you. Let me clarify this with the book a little bit. Okay, yeah, so this is a light worker, a dreamer, a seeker. They are definitely feeling like, you know, they are seeking you, they are dreaming about you, they are um, calling you into their life again with this meditation or just like inner thoughts. They definitely want you. They definitely know that your connection is one that could possibly work. Let's see how your person is feeling or thinking, I mean. Okay, so they definitely think that this is a twin flame connection, or the divine is telling you that this is your confirmation that this is a twin flame, this is a soulmate. And yeah, this is participation. So I feel like they feel like you complete them. They feel like you guys work hand in hand. They feel like they're not the only ones working towards this. They think that you are also working towards this. Let's get some clarification. How is pile number two's person thinking? How is pile number two person thinking? Okay, they're thinking that like the hard work that you guys put into this connection is going to pay off, and they're willing to communicate to you like, you know, how much work they're willing to put in. Okay, and they're thinking that this connection is one of beauty, of love, of real potential, real just they definitely want to take care of you. They definitely want to protect you. They definitely want to be with you. And they, again, with the communication and passion, they want to move forward, and they're thinking of coming in your direction for sure. Let's get some clarification with the archetypes. What is pile number two person thinking? Okay, so they're thinking about their self, and this isn't to be narcissistic. This isn't to be, you know, just taking over the thoughts of you. They're just thinking that they need to fill their cup up before they can, you know, again, here with the Four of Cups, just really in their head and just thinking about themselves and making sure that they're ready to share their life with you so that you guys can eventually be this Two of Cups and have this perfect union, or a really happy union. And yeah, let's just see how you guys should be moving forward in this connection. How should pile number two move forward in this connection? How should pile number two move forward in this connection? How should pile number two move forward in this connection? Okay, the gardener, yin and yang, and intimacy. Okay, so these are really beautiful cards. I see the gardener as someone who nourishes something, who really works hard to, you know, bring their garden to life, bring the things to full bounty, full expectations, just beautiful and flourishing. And it's a really like happiness here. There's a real peace here. And that just folds over with the yin and yang. I think like as you guys work together on this relationship, you'll just realize that you really balance each other out in beautiful ways. Like I'm seeing fire and water. Maybe you guys are fire and water signs, and just that eternal flow and that balance of the hot and the cold is beautiful. It really makes it for a great pairing. And I'm just seeing here with intimacy, like, don't be afraid to let yourself give yourself to this person, because they will accept you for who you are, and it will bring your relationship closer. So take the time to maybe talk about it with one another and see how far you guys are willing to move your connection forward. And I think you'll realize that it's a real bountiful and beautiful and divine connection. So thank you for being here, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, you can pick a different pile or a different video. And if you really like this reading, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3. You pick this beautiful amethyst sharp shred. This has always been one of those stones that really resonated with me and helps to keep me going. So today your reading is how does your person feel versus how your person thinks, or what they're thinking. And so your person is definitely feeling the love from you. They're definitely feeling like their cups are full, like their emotions are full. They definitely see a sense of community with you. They feel friendship. Maybe you help to improve their creativity, and definitely the pleasure. You guys have a lot of pleasure between each other, and the receptivity is just again that, like, confirmation from the divine that you guys give this to each other. They feel like, what you have is extremely equal, and what you have is a great, like, communication, a great just feelings towards each other. You guys really know how to work in unison and share that communicative efforts. Let's see, what does tarot have to say more about what your pile number 3's person is feeling? Okay, the High Priestess, the Well, and the 8 of Wands. So I feel like they definitely love the spirituality between your connection. They feel like this is a connection that they've never felt before. With the Well, they know how deep feelings are for you. The water is overflowing to the point where it's like extending out into their world. Like, their emotions are almost too much. I just get this sense with the 8 of Wands that they do want to keep moving forward, and they do want to provide all this happiness that they feel. Yeah, they also really know that this opportunity that you guys share is one of a lot of nurturing, and maybe you guys like to be out in nature a lot. Also, there's a creativity with this and this card coming through. They both are signs of, or they're both cards of a lot of creative energy. So maybe you guys are both artists, or you guys have a lot of passions that you share, and they feel like you're their muse pretty much. You really bring them a lot of inspiration, and it looks like they bring you a lot of inspiration as well. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of wisdom to you and serenity. I also feel like their subconscious is always thinking about you. They always feel your presence and your wisdom. They really are listening to their own feelings and intuition in this connection. So that's a great sign. Let's get into the archetypes and see what is pile number 3's person feeling. What is pile number 3's person feeling? Okay, the seed. Yeah, I feel like this is something that they think they can start with and start new with, and um, really plant and nourish and grow. Uh, they feel like this is something they really want to work towards. They really want to have this like eternal and everlasting love together. So I think that they really feel a lot with you, and they're really working hard to let you know how they feel, and they really want to communicate to you like how much they find how like creative and how lovely you are, and how um, the willingness of your connection to bring happiness. Let's see what they're thinking. Okay, integration and the Seven of Pentacles. So here with the Seven of Pentacles, we know that they think that they need to work hard to get to where you're at. They think that you're this divine high priestess, and they see a lot of the receptivity with the equalness between you two, but um, maybe that's just how they feel, but they know in their head, I've got to work hard so that we can integrate and be this one yin and yang and work, fire and water, and have this real great connection. Maybe they think, yeah, maybe we're not too ready yet right now for this to work out, but I definitely want to plant that seed and start something, because eventually they are working hard and they do want to move this connection along. For that integration, I just feel like the integration is also a sign of like marriage or happiness or like coming together, unity. So let's see, this card wanted to pop out, so we'll read this. Yeah, again with that Four of Pentacles, they are in their own head. They are thinking a lot about where their money is coming from and how they're going to move on in life and be prosperous. Yeah, they really want that stability and the control over their lives, and that's really a lot of what they're thinking about lately. They also want to be this person of beauty for you. They want to be someone who isn't afraid to show off their good side. They want to flaunt it, actually. So I think they're just willing to work there to feel that victory and all that confidence and recognition for themselves. They don't necessarily need from anyone else. They just want to know they have it for themselves. And yeah, they're working really hard and really fast to get to that point, so that they could be this, everything for you, technically. Or they just want to show you how good that they feel and how good they can be and what their full potential is. Let's see, from the archetypes, how is this person thinking? How's pile number 3's person thinking? The Heart. Okay, so they definitely are thinking about you, and they're thinking about this connection, and they're thinking about, how can I have this full heart? How can I create this full feeling for myself and for my partner? And I think that's really beautiful, because in their thoughts is exactly how they're feeling, and they're just trying to sort out, their material world, and make sure that they can compete with you, because it feels like you have hit this high priestess. You are this ever-flowing creativity and beauty, and they just want to be receptive towards that and match your energy. And I think that's really beautiful. Let's have a couple of advice cards. So what advice could pile number 3 have for this connection? Or what does the universe have to advise pile number 3? Oh, okay. So let's see, these cards wanted to come out, so we'll put them in the front. We have commitment. Okay, that's beautiful. We have luminosity. And we have love. Okay, so I'm just feeling like the advice for you here is to don't be afraid of commitment, and don't be afraid to fall in love, because it will bring this joy. It will bring this beaming light. It will be this luminous feeling that you get. You won't know what to do with it because you'll be radiating joy. Um, look inside yourself for love and follow through with commitment, because I think self-love just helps to really deep dive into what love really is. And once you have that love for yourself, you can give it to others. So I think this is a beautiful reading, pile 3, and I really hope this helped and resonated. If not, you could pick a different pile or a different video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps more than you know. And thank you for being here. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So today you've picked this beautiful moonstone, and we are going to begin with how your person is feeling versus what your person is thinking. So your person is feeling really communicative. They feel a lot of passion with you. They feel a lot of strength in your relationship. I think also they feel like maybe they're determined to find kind of like that little thing that really makes you guys work together, that spark, something to keep you from they feel like they're about to fall off this cliff, I feel like, or maybe they feel like they just don't know exactly where they're headed in this connection, but they do feel a strength behind it. They do feel a passion. They do feel this warmth. But there is something that is bothering them. Let's dive a little deeper. What is pile number 4's person feeling? What are they feeling? What is pile number 4's person feeling? Okay. All right, so they feel like this is definitely a new connection. They feel like it's starting fresh and they want to move forward. They want to cut down those barriers between you two. Cut down the barriers maybe between themselves. They're feeling a little bit defeated, though, maybe. Maybe they've tried to approach this situation, approach this connection, but it just didn't work out. And it's leaving them feeling like, they don't know how to go on. They don't know what next move to take, or else they might fall and collapse. However, they do want this Ace of Cups with you. They do want this new beginning. They do want to have their cup overflowing. They do want these feelings of love with you. So really, like, what's holding them back? What's the Ten of Swords here for? What's the Ten of Swords here for, and what's holding them back? Okay, so it might be financial issues. They're definitely in their head a lot about, the place, their financial security. Maybe they don't really have everything yet, but they're definitely working towards it. And the Knight of Cups, they're also afraid of, like, moving towards this connection. They're afraid that they might get hurt again. They're afraid that, you might not be receptive to them. And they're feeling maybe a little bit hurt by what someone has said to them in the past about this connection, or what you've said to them. They don't want to feel like, one wrong move and they fall off the cliff. So let's see, what is pile number 4's person thinking? The Sword. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, they do have these like day and night. They are a little bit maybe bipolar in their feelings. Like one day they feel really happy and really just extremely like good about where you guys are at, and then the next day they might be really sad, and they might be really like angry at the connection because it's not moving forward, or they can't get out of their heads, or maybe their financial security or what they're dealing with at home isn't working out. So I just feel like there's a lot of outside influences coming into this relationship, and this person isn't necessarily ready to just jump into something. Let's see. How is the person thinking? Okay, yeah, they're definitely in their head. They're definitely in their mind. And they're guilty. They're guilty about maybe not being able to give you everything you need. They're guilty about the connection that, maybe they started telling you one thing, but they couldn't provide for you. They couldn't fulfill those needs that you have as in the relationship. Let's see. How is pile number 4's person thinking? What is pile number 4's person thinking? Okay, yeah, they think that this connection is definitely one of lots of passion. They think that it's definitely something that they could see starting new, because you do have this Ace of Cups and you do have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like they do want to start this connection. They do want to keep it going. They just don't know really what it's going to take. With the Two of Wands, they see like a travel. You guys are at a distance. They're just really contemplating life right now, and they're thinking like, how can I get to this point, or to, you know, these happy points, when all I can see in front of me is, you know, the hurt, the deception, the, you know, all these problems I'm having in life. Also, they're thinking like how much creativity you bring to the table, how much happiness you bring them, how much joy that they could have with you in this community, or in this like unity that you guys share together. Let me see. I just want to clarify the guilt a little bit more. What are they guilty about? Okay. They're guilty about, you know, maybe they came on too strong. Maybe they came on a little bit too fast and didn't communicate to you, you know, how they are dealing with themselves in the real world. Because they really just wanted to be lovers. They really just wanted to, you know, connect. They love everything that you have been saying to them. They think about you very often. They think about, you know, being like this. But they're guilty because, you know, they do have a lot of burdens to fight off, or things that they need to get out of their mind. So yeah, they definitely are guilty about how they treated you, or how they came into the relationship giving you false information, possibly, or into the connection. Let's see. What is pile number 4's person thinking? What is pile number 4's person thinking? Okay, so we have the Father. Let me get some clarification on this, because I do feel like this is a card of balance, a card of, you know, guidance, a card of okay, yeah, so definitely a protection card. Definitely they think that they can be a protector, or maybe they're protecting themselves from this connection right now. Let's see. I want to get some clarity on where you guys can, how you guys can move forward with the Lovers cards. Let's see. How does pile 4's connection need to move forward? How does pile 4 need to move forward in this connection? Okay, so connection. Yeah, you guys actually need to hang out. You need to talk more. You need to let each other know how you feel. Maybe you guys can bond over music, or you've been writing a lot of love letters or emails. I also see some champagne here. Maybe you guys go a lot to the beach. Just have fun with each other and build that connection, because it will make your relationship stronger. Again, with intimacy too, just building that relationship, becoming closer, sharing those really special moments. For that emotional freedom, they need to feel like their connection is solid, and both of you need to feel like it's solid, so that you don't have these jealous feelings, or you don't have anything in the past holding you guys back from living your full emotional selves. And I think that's really beautiful. Just continue to keep working at this connection, because it will take a little bit of time. And, you know, your person just isn't quite ready yet, but I do see a lovely and beautiful counterparts happening here. So don't be afraid to work on it, because it can allow a lot of emotional freedom and you can be able to move on. So thank you, pile number 4. If that reading didn't resonate with you, let me know in the comments what I could do better next time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because it really helps more than you know. If nothing resonated with you here, you could pick another pile or another video. There's lots more coming, and thank you for being here. Bye. And last but not least, pile number 5, you picked this beautiful rose quartz. And let's begin. This is how your person is feeling versus how your person is thinking. So your person's feelings are the world and understanding. Wow, this is beautiful. So just know that this is a divine connection. This is your clarification that the universe is watching over you. And there is an understanding between this connection. I'm feeling like they know exactly who you are. You know exactly who they are. There's this freedom that you guys share together. There's this laughter and joy that you guys really are used to with each other. I feel like they're always, telling you to maybe do one thing and you tell them another, but it always ends up being a really great understanding moment, and you guys always learn a lot from each other. I feel like you guys learn a lot from each other, and this is a really beautiful connection so far. Let's see, what else does the universe want to tell you, pile number 5, in your connection and how your person is feeling? Okay, so your person is feeling like maybe there was a lot of burdens they had to bear before. There's a lot of work they had to put into this relationship, because they did have these really low points in life where they weren't financially secure, and they just didn't have a lot to work with. But they do want to work towards that. They are putting their both feet forward. They're taking all their baggage and trying to get over those points, because there is this death that needs to happen with this past self-doubt, past jealousy issues, past financial issues, and they really wanted to kill that off, because obviously you are the world. They feel like you complete them. They feel like this is a divine connection. They understand you so much. They feel like you understand them. And they just really want there to be an end to the past, and they want to be able to move forward. Let's see, how is your person thinking? Okay, so they're thinking about their future and how they're going to move forward. And they're thinking about traveling more towards you, maybe traveling with you. Maybe there's just a lot of passion in that card, a lot of heat. So maybe they just want to continue traveling in this relationship, on this journey with you. Let's see, what is pile number 5's person thinking? What is pile number 5's person thinking? Again, they want to build something with you. They definitely see that there is a yin and yang happening. You guys have a good connection. There's something that does need to be addressed, though. Maybe it's their inner selves, their inner thoughts. Maybe they like to stay at home and you really like to go out. I could sense like the Hermit is someone who likes to be in their own thoughts and be in their own world. But the traveling card lets me know that they're ready to embark on this journey with you, and they're ready to build something more with you. Let's get some more. Oh, and beautiful at the bottom of the deck is the Empress. So you really are this all-knowing, and the Ace of Wands. So you really just bring them a lot of passion. They really want to start this thing with you. And you really are this all-knowing beauty, effervescence, just female energy and presence, and like beauty and flowering and delicate and fruitful. So if any of those words just resonate with you, go ahead and take it as the universe letting you know that this is a divine connection, and you guys really are working hard to put those things in the past and move forward. Let's see, from the archetypes deck, what does pile number 5's person feel? The Medallion. Okay, they feel like they could reach the highest point with you. They feel like they're winners. They feel like once they once they have you, they never want to let go. You're there, really something special to them. There's something that they earn. There's something they put a lot of effort into. Um, and I think you know that. I think that they really tried to win over your heart, and they worked really hard on that, just to understand you and have these moments of clarity with you. And I think that their feelings really let you know like how much they love and care for you. Let's see, what are they thinking? The prayer. Okay, so I feel like they're really spiritual to begin with. I feel like they are constantly asking the universe for guidance. They constantly are looking towards their spiritual needs and seeing how they could better their life, which is really fun and helps bring out the best in all of us, I feel like. Let's get some clarification on where this connection is headed with the and what advice the universe has to give you. Pile number 5. Let's see. Resolving conflict, compatibility, and soulmates. Okay, so this is beautiful. This is your confirmation from the divine once again that this is a worldly connection. This is something that, you know, not a lot of people get to find. You are soulmates and you are definitely very compatible. There is this yin and yang to you guys where you complete each other's puzzle. I think resolving conflict just means, you know, the things that had happened in the past, you guys worked on them together. You shared a lot of love, empathy, compassion, and understanding to get to the point where you guys are compatible, and the soulmate connection was always there. It's just you did have to work through these scary things and these hardships. But yeah, your person definitely knows how much you love them, and it's definitely a great pairing. I definitely feel a lot of love and passion coming from these cards. So thank you, pile number 5, for this reading. This was really a great way to end, and I hope you guys resonated with something. If not, you could pick a different pile or a different video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps more than you know. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.